What do you think that's about?
Should I do it?
No.
This is network.
He got it. I have Alex to blame for it. That's our producer. I hope you haven't found yours yet.
Why are you blaming other people for me being smart?
Okay, well, exactly. Actually, you're right. Now, well, let's get right into the interview first. Now, mobile banking has, over the last 8 years, become a major Kenyan phenomenon. And just when one thinks mobile money is about to hit a plateau, something new emerges. Yesterday, we saw the launch of yet another product that's poised to raise the stakes in the country's mobile banking landscape. Thanks to a partnership by two Kenyan corporate titans in their respective fields, that's KCB and Safaricom. Bob Collymore, the Chief Executive Officer of Safaricom, and Joshua Oigara, KCB Group CEO, as well as the Chairman of the Kenya Bankers Association, are here to tell us more about the KCB M-Pesa account. Thank you so much for joining us, and clearly we have nothing to do about this. We were actually thinking of harder words. That's just I didn't even give them any clue, and they already got exactly what we were looking for. There we have it, network. There we have a queue. This was supposed to say what's the first thing we do when we get into a bank, and this was supposed to say what do you build first before anybody can make a phone call. Smart gentlemen we have on the show tonight. Well, let's get quickly into it.
That's not a really good measure for whether we're smart or not.
Well, Joshua, let's start off with you. KCB is already Kenya's biggest banks by several standards. What exactly do you expect for your bottom line with this new partnership?
I mean, I would say it's exciting for us to see more people accessing credit today, more affordable credit, and maybe it's more adaptable. We can give them much more credit available, bigger quantum, than they never had to do before. So actually, any customer, those who have access to do and not, we're giving much more competitive interest rate on this product, but also we are saying that you don't have, we have history with us to have credit. So it's instant credit you're going to have today for this product. So I'm very excited about it.
All right, exciting indeed. Bob, the bottom line with CBA, if it's anything to go by, we know exactly how mobile banking can impact a bank. But how exactly does Safaricom intend to make money with this deal with KCB? Is it a revenue sharing model or?
It's a revenue sharing model, yeah.
Would you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, I'm not going to tell you the details because my partner hasn't given me permission to do that, and I'm not giving him permission to do it either. But it's a revenue sharing model, and you know, the KCB is the banking partner, so they carry the risk and they get the lion's share of the revenue. So how exactly is it different from M-Shwari, which Kenyans know from before? So there are a couple of big differences. The first one is that with KCB you can borrow up to 1 million shillings immediately, and the second one is that you have flexible terms. So M-Shwari is designed as an emergency loan. You know, you want it until the end of the month, whereas what Josh is offering with his product is, you know, 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. All right, and why should someone open a KCB M-Pesa account? So, I mean, there are many reasons we have given, but I would say 3 of them today is that, you know, we have the biggest network today, collaboration between Safaricom and us. I think credit is much more affordable today than before. We are offering as low as 2%. For those who are applying for a loan of 1 month. We also provided multiple payment patterns, so we said you can borrow for 3 months. What's the maximum interest rate? 4% for 6 months. 4% for 6 months? Yes, exactly. All right. Which is fantastic. I mean, you know, the President was giving 2 bankers quite a tough time today. So, you know, you have to bring interest rates down. And here was, you know, Josh was able to say, well, we have, because it's as low as 2% and the highest is 4%. All right. Joshua, from an industry point of view, a recent report showed that banks are still short of harnessing the power of mobile banking, and this is a global report, so to speak. We've seen easy loans from Equity, which will be your direct competitor following Equitel. What trends are we likely to see born out of this and relationships of the same type? I mean, my view is that collaboration is the way to go to bring in increased inclusion. So not just in terms of access, but also bringing in affordability for many customers who don't have access today. So you will see more institutions in banking. The kind of convergence between banking and telecommunications is getting much blurred, that kind of line. And I do believe that convergence will bring much more access for facilities for our customers. Bob, you are clearly very polygamous, and by saying you, I mean Safaricom. Thank you. I see you get very relieved there. We saw first your marriage with Equity Bank coming to an end. You successfully quoted CBA, and now we're seeing KCB. Who's next on your target list? Man, you make me sound terrible. You know, we announced this relationship with KCB back in July, and we said that it's a relationship which wasn't just based on Bishara Smart. And I think the last time I was here, we talked about Bishara Smart, but we have a whole suite of products. This is the second product, and we have, you know, many more to come, which we'll come back in months to come to talk about it. But, you know, we've always said that we are a company of partnerships. We don't want to do everything our own. And, you know, we have partnerships with insurance companies, Britam, for example. We have partnerships with banks. We have a very strong partnership with CBA. And in fact, you know, we're pleased to see Jeremy join us at the launch yesterday. So we will continue to work with partnerships to deliver different solutions for different customers.
Talking of partnerships, Joshua, one of the projected global trends for 2015, innovation, incubation and uncommon alliances, which may include alliances with startups and such others that we haven't seen before when it comes to large-scale companies such as yours. Do you see Kenyan banks being part of that trend?
Well, I would say absolutely yes, but it's few that are willing to take the leadership position in the industry, because the way we can deliver transformation in our country and our region is through getting partners who are prepared to be able to run an outstanding race across the business lines. And the more we put our hands together, so we don't believe in running a singular race in our business. We believe in getting those who are strong enough in their race and our race to leapfrog the economy, to leapfrog our people and build a better continent.
All right, this question will go to both of you as we wind up. Bob, I'll start off with you. What would you define as the ultimate success of this partnership, and how would the success look like to both of you?
I think this partnership, you know, can't be judged on one product only. I come back to Bishara Smart. The partnership will be how deep can we get financial inclusion in this country? And, you know, with 22 million customers on my base, with the range of products that, Joshua has at KCB, you know, we think we can deepen that financial inclusion. And can we make a difference? Can we make a difference not just to the ordinary customer, but also to people who are running a small business? You know, the lady who's selling mandazi on the side of the street. Can we make a difference to her? If we can, then we would have considered this partnership to be successful.
Joshua, what is this success?
I would say for me, you're running a race of bringing millions of Kenyans today first, and then next East Africans, to really partner together towards developing the country much forward, increase economic activity, create jobs, create employment, and that way be able to grow our economy much faster towards the 7%, which is in line to Vision 2030. So we're becoming a critical partner today for our business partners, Safaricom and KCB, but also of the nation. And we like to see this as an epicenter of enabling that change to happen. All right.
We're about to wind up, as I said before, but Bob, one question I'm told is coming through our social media platforms, bundles. And they say you have to answer it before you leave. The introduction of the bundles recently, and I bought one for a month. I'm yet to complain, but I know that I will. And our AutoQ gentleman on the other side has also said it takes about, can't remember exactly what, but he opens Facebook, and what he bought is gone by the time Facebook is just opening.
Okay, so I need to look at his phone because, you know, there's a lot of background stuff that happens on the phone. Look, I mean, I'll put my hands up on the bundle, and I'd say that we handle the communication very badly. That's the first thing. And the second thing is we got rid of the bundle which had a longer validity period, and that was wrong. We shouldn't have done that, which we've reintroduced last week. So you have up to 90 days. Now people say, why does it expire? And I've had a lot of a tough time on Twitter. Well, why does it expire? It's a bit like buying a cinema ticket. You know, when you buy a bundle from me, I don't actually give you the product. What I give you is a promise of the product. And if you come back in 10 years' time, to take an extreme example, and you say, where's my bundle, where's my data, I may not be able to do that. And which is why the shorter the validity period, the cheaper the bundle is. And if you look at what we've done, is we've effectively kind of doubled the value. Now, people said, well, you know, why is it at night? Well, because if it isn't at night, then it's going to be more expensive, because nighttime is the quiet time, and a lot of students want to use it at night. It's not for everybody, of course. But, you know, we try to make it simple. I think we mismanage the communication, honestly, and we still are mismanaging the communication. You know, we have a one-day bundle, a 7-day bundle, a 30-day bundle, and a 3-month bundle. And that should have been an easy thing to communicate, but, you know, we don't always get it right. And I think in this occasion, we did get it wrong.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen, tonight. Joshua Oigara, Group CEO, KCB, and Chairman of the Kenya Bankers Association. Bob Kolimo, CEO, Safaricom. Thank you so much for joining us on the Business Center.
You're welcome.
Next time, we'll give you harder words. We'll make use of our... of a dictionary over here. Clearly CEOs know tougher words than we do. I know.